The last time I said I didn't know who to fight with, some people took a fancy to use the word. Listen, I don't know what other word to use right now, but I'm bothered. And I want to fight somebody. Fight them with my words. But I feel so much of our history, or having knowledge or awareness of awareness of our history would explain a lot of what is going on today, will help us, the current generation and younger generation, to understand fully why these things are happening present day. So it won't be a surprise thing, right? But no, if we look for the information in find we. But how can we find the information if we have no knowledge that it even occurred? If there is no one or nothing sparking our curiosity to go do the research? How? Hear me out. I'm gonna stop ranting. Recently, several individuals reached out to me inquiring, do you know about the Sonny Chapman bombing incident? Now, the only bombing I ever know about where Guyana is concerned are bomb scares that happened while I was at school, where we used to get released and get to go home half day, or we missed a couple periods and we didn't have to do schoolwork. That's the only bombings I've heard about where Guyana is concerned. Never hear about the Sonny Chapman bombing yet in my life. And a big. But hold on, I did my research, or I'm doing my research on the Sonny Chapman bombing, and I come across Wismar Massacre being mentioned in probably 2 of the articles that I was reading. Now I like to follow the trail. I need to see where the information is going to take me. I did my reading. I found out some information. I came home and I said, let me cross-check with my parents. That's something I like to do because I want to know, what do they know about whatever it is. My mother has no clue about this. My mother is a big auntie. She big. I big, she big. And she ain't know about it. Now tell me how many other persons in her generation don't know about it. Like I said, I'm bothered, but let me continue. Let me share some information about it. I'm going to read because I only gathered this information today. The Wismar Massacre was a disturbance against our Indo-Guyanese brothers and sisters. It occurred on May 25th to May 26th. It was a 30+ hours disturbance. 2 Indo-Guyanese were murdered, many were brutally beaten, women and girls were raped and injured. There was even one account where they mentioned that police officers failed to intervene despite seeing an Indian woman being raped. Approximately 200 homes and businesses were burnt down. The police force, they make no damn sense. This is the police force and the British volunteer force. Apparently all of them the black, so they didn't see the sense to intervene into the violent situation at hand, despite their duty. There was something that I read where it said Janet Jagan, I believe she was Home Affairs Minister at the time, she tried to get the British troops to render some assistance. They were there prior, they were already in Guyana at that point in time, to intervene into the situation, and they dragged the foot. It's not until several hours later then they decided to intervene, next day to be exact, and they basically just stepped in to evacuate the 3,000+ Indo-Guyanese from the Wismar Christiansburg area to Georgetown. Why am I only hearing about this now? 2024, I did social studies. I went through schooling and I never hear about it. I never, granted, I don't read newspapers like that, but I mean, at some point in time when the information pop up in school, we talking about something. At this point, I feel like Guyanese history needs to be a separate topic in our school curriculum. Start from the young. Help us to understand why these things that we're seeing today. Help us to know, okay, this is not nothing new. We have an issue that we have not been addressing to the extent that it needs to be addressed in order for there to be an absolute solution, or for there for us to see some major improvements. But yeah, Guyanese history should be a separate subject in the school system, and it should be removed. It shouldn't be mixed with social studies. That's just my view. I ain't only clap on today. I clap my whole body like if my body covered with mosquitoes.